people are going to quickly find out that is your go-to way to just get 50 billion kills, as you can see right here. And that's a fast travel time. I'm really quickly hitting people on the other side. Generally, I think that's the main reason why this thing is so effective. With it having such a fast travel time, people don't... I want to ask a question here to anybody that eats corn on a regular basis. You ever sit down with your family at the dinner table, you have that corn on the cob sitting right there, looking oh so juicy, and then you're like, you know what? I wonder if this thing could be used as a weapon. Well, guess what? If you are one of the only people in the entire world that ever thought that, you can do that now in Pixel Gun 3D. Yes, you heard me right. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name's ExxotikGaming, and in today's video, we're going to be doing a review on the corn launcher that you can see our character holding right here. How the Pixel Gun company came up with this idea, I have absolutely no idea. But if you ever wanted a one-shot kill area damage weapon in this game, this is the weapon to get. And it also has a cluster bomb effect that will literally have each individual kernel explode like popcorn. That's the best description I can give it. Now, I wanted to give a huge shout out to Megalith YouTube for giving me these weapons in this most recent update, guys. If you would like a giveaway, then subscribe to his channel linked down below in the description, okay? You should probably do that right now. And if you're hearing my voice right now, you already did that. And with that being said, let's do this, guys. I was really excited to do this review. As you guys can see here, I am hyped for this, to be completely honest, because the corn launcher is absolutely insane. We have very powerful weapons in this most recent updates. If you remember, in my last video, I almost got a monster kill, and I got like 20 plus kills in one match using a freaking pie. Some of my best gameplay ever shooting pies at enemy players, and this is no exception either. The corn launcher is a mythical rocket launcher where the rockets is an ear of corn. It has cluster bomb effect. It has a 15 firing rate, very, very slow, though you do have a one-shot kill capability, so just make sure that first shot counts. 1 capacity, 65 mobility, 75 efficiency. And let me tell you something, you are not messing around if you are using this weapon. If you are using the corn launcher, you are going into matches expecting to get some of the best gameplay possible. If you're going into Atlantis in team fights, you are expecting to win the entire match for your friends, okay? Everybody else on your team is going to count on you because you have one of the best area damage heavy weapons in Pixel Gun 3D. I'm a little, this is disappointing. I was going to go into Atlantis, but unfortunately it doesn't seem like anybody is there right now. What I could do right now is I could actually go into something like Silent School, at least for the first half, and then hopefully Atlantis will have enough people for the second half of this video. So if you guys wanted to see some Atlantis gameplay, we'll do that into the second half of the video. But in Silent School, this will be the perfect option to show you guys just how powerful this thing is. I killed 2 people and myself instantaneously. Just like that. Quickly, instantaneously, press the button, and bam, every single person died, okay? This thing is utterly ridiculous. My best description of the corn launcher is it's kind of like how the Big Buddy was back a little while ago, okay? If you remember, the Big Buddy was a one-shot kill. Well, guess what? This thing is now a one-shot kill as well, okay? Literally, no one will stand a chance against you unless you miss your shots. You can end up missing your shot. That is entirely possible. We do have to say that. But then again, this weapon also has a very fast travel time for a freaking rocket launcher. Like, you know, generally with the Big Buddy, with that weapon, it shot very, very slow. The cannon took like 60 billion years before it actually reached the enemy player. With this one, that's not the same. It's a more modern version. It shoots out corn, yes, don't get me wrong, but it's much more modern than something like the freaking Big Buddy. So you're going to have no problem whatsoever taking those people out almost instantaneously. Now, I'm in Silent School, right? The one big downside with this is everything is so close range, you're going to end up killing yourself a lot. So just kind of be prepared for that. There's really no way around that unless you're just a little bit more careful with your shots. But I mean, I'm casually doing a live commentary right here with a multi-kill almost instantly into this video. And that's just what's going to happen for you as well. If you ever wanted to get a montage for Pixel Gun 3D with an area damage weapon, let me tell you, corn launcher, this is the way to go. You cannot go wrong with this thing because it is, I would go as far to say, in the top 2 to 3 best weapons in Pixel Gun 3D. Yes, in the entirety of Pixel Gun 3D. This is absolutely insane. I have a sneaking suspicion they're going to nerf this thing in a future update just because it's literally that powerful that it's probably going to end up being a problem in the future. I would go as far to say that. Now, actually, with the Big Buddy, it was a one-shot kill for a very, very, very long time. So, you know, this thing actually might be a one-shot kill for quite a long time. And I would not be surprised if this thing will end up being probably the most popular weapon for your players in Pixel Gun 3D. Because everybody's going to want to use this thing because, I mean, why wouldn't you? A weapon that just has a fast travel time and is a one-shot kill area damage like that? Like, that guy was trying to take me out with his exterminator. He didn't stand a chance at all. This guy with his jetpack. I missed my shot. That was the only reason why I didn't take that guy out. But, I mean, like, instant double kill. It's just utterly ridiculous. I don't know what else to say. I mean, you guys have seen from my gameplay here, I joined into that match a little bit late. How many kills did I get in that short of an amount of time? I got myself 24 kills. And we are 6 minutes into this video, and the first, like, 2.5 minutes, I was not even in this match here in Silent School. So in, like, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, 24 kills. If you want a lot of kills in Pixel Gun 3D, this is the way to go. I mean, I don't know what to say. I've said this is the way to go too many times already, guys, but, like, seriously. I've never had such easy amounts of kills in Pixel Gun 3D before. It's just wow. Now, since this thing is area damage, you can kill many, many people at one single time. And honestly, the best way to kill as many people as you want with one single shot, just aim down this long hallway in Silent School, and you're inevitably going to hit somebody. You're almost guaranteed to kill at least one person if you do that successfully. You go down here, you shoot, you wait, and you're gonna hit somebody. It's an almost guarantee if you have a lot of people in your match in Silent School. So think about this, right? If you can avoid death for a decent amount of time, then you're almost guaranteed to get a monster kill doing it in that regard. That is your best way to get a lot of kills in Silent School. You just shoot down the hallway with this thing. People can't avoid the shot. It's just absolutely insane. Now, the nice thing about Silent School, this match that I'm in right here, is you do end up dying. You will end up dying before you run out of shots. But even still, if you manage to make all of your shots, you will have 15 shots before you run out of bullets, or corn ears, I should say. So you can get a 15 kill streak, no sweat, no problem at all, just shooting it down this hallway. And that was actually the first time, I think, this entire video I didn't actually hit somebody going down this hallway. But every other time, no problem whatsoever, getting kill after kill after kill, shooting it just down the hallway. I mean, if I were you, after watching this video, I would stay away from the hallway if you don't have the corn launcher, because even if I don't post this video, people are gonna quickly find out that is your go-to way to just get 50 billion kills, as you can see right here. And that's a fast travel time. I'm really quickly hitting people on the other side. Generally, I think that's the main reason why this thing is so effective. With it having such a fast travel time, people don't really have time to react and get away from the shot that is firing at them. Maybe if you were using another more random area damage weapon that has a slow travel time, let's look at something like the base cannon, for example. With that weapon, it's going to take a long time before it hits the other side of the map, and people will be able to adjust for that and escape that in a reasonable amount of time. You're not going to have that with the corn launcher. An ear of corn is flying at you from the enemy players. There is absolutely no hope in avoiding that shot. It's just, you're going to die from that. And I mean, if you have it yourself, you're going to get a lot of kills as well. So I already am over 1,000 points right now. 55 seconds remaining, and the kills are still going strong. The only times I'm really dying is either myself being stupid and killing myself, or usually somebody spawning in a bad area themselves. So you're gonna get fantastic gameplay with this thing. I've said this the entire time. This is not even, it's like, it's a review, but like a minute into the review, you can see just how fantastic the weapon is, and for the whole rest of the thing, it's basically just me in awe at just how powerful this weapon actually is. Now, I guess if I could give some tips on how to do the best with this weapon, I'm not even following this myself. if you are reloading, you have a long reload time, right? So you do have to compensate for that. I would shoot and then get away from enemies as quickly as you can while you're reloading. Then somebody comes after you, somebody's gonna run, then you can shoot, you go away, you escape, you try to hide, you don't want to die, then you get another kill, and then you basically kind of go in that respect, and that way you're going to do your absolute best with something like the corn launcher. Again, 22 kills just then, and this is one of my first times using the corn launcher. That easy. Hopefully, what I'm going to actually do right now is go into Atlantis for the last bit of this video. I wanted to show you guys what it's like here in Atlantis. Silent School is your absolute best map for this thing, okay? Silent School, Coliseum. You could probably get over 30 kills, 40 kills in Coliseum with the corn launcher. Atlantis is going to be a little bit more difficult, though. And the main reason is because with this thing, it's a much more open map in Pixel Gun 3D. So it's a much easier area for players to avoid the corn that you're shooting at them, okay? It's just so weird to say corn that you're shooting at them. But, I mean, it is true. You're going to have a little bit more difficulties trying to hit the enemy players because as you can see right here, it's pretty easy to avoid the ear of corn that is flying at them, especially in these big open areas that I'm in right here. So just keep that in mind. You're not going to get nearly as many kills with this in something like Atlantis or Heaven Garden or any of your long-range matches, which is, I mean, it's what you can expect. It's obviously what you guys would have expected here with something like this in Pixel Gun 3D. So just keep that in mind, right? You'll still do fantastic, don't get me wrong. You will still get a very large amount of kills. And this is one of those weapons where, despite it being just an area damage weapon, you don't even really need to equip anything else. You could use this the entire length of a match, no problem whatsoever, and get the win easily, as I've shown you guys almost in this video right here. The only reason I probably haven't is because other people have used the corn launcher as well. So, you know, obviously it comes down to pure skill and pure accuracy. If everybody's using the corn launcher, it really is going to come down to who can use the corn launcher the absolute best. Maybe I'm just not the absolute best at using the corn launcher yet. I haven't used this thing nearly as much as I've used the Thanksgiving pie. And that's why, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit better with the Thanksgiving pie as of right now. That's probably subject to change very, very soon. But, god dang it, I keep killing myself. It has such a big blast radius, and you have to compensate for that. And I keep being stupid and not remembering that with this weapon. You do have a much bigger blast radius with this than your other weapons in Pixel Gun 3D. So you have to also, don't shoot when your enemy is, or when your teammate is right in front of you as well. That's definitely something to note. But yes, guys, basically, in the end, if I was to rate this weapon between 1 and 10, right, this thing is getting a 10. There's no doubt in my mind this thing isn't anything less than a 10. It is your best, probably your best area damage weapon you can get in Pixel Gun. I would go as far to say your absolute best weapon in Pixel Gun 3D 2018. So, yeah, that's basically it, my friends. I'm pretty happy with this. I keep killing myself. We're just going to pretend, we're going to forget all those times that I keep killing myself. How do I have negative points, by the way? I killed that guy and it gave me negative 35. That was a little unusual. I'm not entirely sure what the heck was going on there, but, you know, easy triple kills, easy self-destruction penalties. Oh, God, I'm so sorry for being such a noob. But here we go. We're going to take the mech out, no problem, okay? Even and the guy who's using the mech. He's got the rocket jumper. Maybe he's got something else. I don't really know. But in the end, right, I do know that this thing is your go-to heavy weapon in Pixel Gun 3D. So, yeah, we ended up getting the win. An easy win. And another one at the last second there. No problem whatsoever. How many kills did we get there in Atlantis? We got ourselves a grand total of 13 kills. Again, more than anybody else in that match. And that's what you're going to get basically all the time with the corn launcher. So should you get the corn launcher? Yes, you should. Get the corn launcher. And check out my Thanksgiving pie video because I got as good of gameplay as I did in this video with that one. I'll link it down below in the description if you want to. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode.